A Boston University student is on the road to recovery following a horrific crash abroad. After studying in Australia for a semester, Meg Theriault headed to New Zealand. Last May, she was among 16 BU students planning to hike a famous volcanic crater. The co-eds were in two minivans. The van Meg was riding in wrecked. The driver said the vehicle began shaking and he couldn't control it. Police said he tried to correct course before the van rolled over several times.
There were 4 of us who weren't wearing our seatbelts. So some of us got ejected from the van, and 3 kids passed away, and I just happened to live.
Meg was airlifted from the scene to the hospital, where surgeons removed part of her skull. It was done to relieve the pressure from her swelling brain.
But somehow, you just knew that she was going to make it.
Meg returned to Massachusetts to continue her recovery. Her dad says there was a lot of soul-searching after the crash.
You do a little bit of the why me's, why us, but you can't. You just have to move forward.
Although she was back home, Meg's life changed drastically after the crash.
You know, I'm not independent. You lose your independence because everybody's like, okay, you have to have like a babysitter essentially.
In September, surgeons at Massachusetts General Hospital attached a prosthetic to cover part of her skull that was taken out after the crash.
Her brain was pretty extensively damaged, but the frontal lobes were probably the most significant, both of them actually. Okay. And that's one of the reasons why at times she had poor memory and agitation as she was recovering.
Nearly 6 months after the crash, Meg returned to BU. She later audited an accounting class. It was a test to see if she could handle the course.
But it feels really good that it's progressed to the point where at least I'm back in the classroom. Because it does feel more normal, so the closer I get to feeling like I was before, the better I'll be.
Meg believes returning to school is therapeutic and it gets her back to where her peers are.
Everything is almost back to normal.
She recently took another step toward rebuilding her life. Meg now lives alone in a studio apartment in Boston. Nia Hawkins, Associated Press.